even though seating wise or whatever you want to call the Clippers or whatever, right now in the West right now, they are the second best team behind the Lakers. No matter what you want to say. So kudos to the Denver Nuggets, but now they headed to a real monster and a two-headed monster in AD and the Lakers. I don't think they. I'll be surprised if the Nuggets win a single game.
Yeah.
But
dude, before the MVP came out, I thought the Lakers would win in 6 or maybe 7 because the way Denver played. But then I saw LeBron James pissed off, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Denver, you guys gonna lose. You're not gonna win a series. Maybe I will give you one for respect, but I'm sorry, Denver Nuggets fans. So Lakers in 5. I got Lakers in 5.
I will go. I'm not gonna go sweep just because I gotta give respect to Denver.
Of course.
I think they're way too talented to just not win a game, especially with the performance they did in the last series. But I'm with you. I think the Lakers are gonna win in 5. They're gonna look so dominant, and hey, it's another stepping stone for that 4th ring for the King.
Man, cannot wait though to see keep seeing that series because I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of that series. So let's move to the other side. We're gonna go to the East. Well, when Miami is beating down the Boston Celtics 2-0. What are your thoughts on the Miami Heat? Just Miami Heat. Let's talk about Miami Heat. That's my favorite team in the bubble right now. Let's talk about only other Miami. Don't talk about the Celtics right now.
Shout out to Adrian. I bet he is enjoying this series, man. Big Miami Heat fan. I mean, what can you say about it? They are, I think right now, of all the 4 teams, I think that the Heat has the best coach at the moment. They have, in a way, the best team, if you want to put it right now in the playoffs, just because of the way that the Heat are playing. They are not, egocentric team. They whoever is hot at the moment, that's who they go with. And right now, the way that they're playing defense is one of the best. Although, the Lakers showed yesterday that they can put up a good defense, especially that second half when they stretch that lead itself. So the Celtics are in big trouble. This looking like, in a way, instead of a 6-game, a 5-game series. Boston has to give thanks that they're in a bubble, because if this was a normal playoff setting, they're going back to Miami, and the way that those boys played with the heart they do, they could have been swept if this was another setting itself. So I love watching Miami.
Yeah, man,
that they do. Wow.
The way they play basketball. Bam has been amazing playing. Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, all of them. Even Goran Dragic, nobody speaks about him. He's scoring 20 points per game. Everybody, just even the coach out. Eric Spoelstra is really underrated, and he's that culture that he's doing with Pat Riley. They're just the way they factor everything, the way they go to details on every matchups, switching to zone when they have to switch to zone. It's like everything is so smooth with them, and I like his really unselfish basketball, and I love it, man. And that's why I love the Miami Heat. Actually, because I know they're gonna beat the Boston Celtics, because Celtics felt kind of bad. I don't know if you saw that last game where Marcus Smart was kind of he was angry on Jaylen Brown, because I think Jaylen Brown was kind of. Jaylen Brown was mad because Marcus Smart, he threw a 3-pointer. And Jaylen Brown was by himself, and he wanted the ball in that moment, because I think Jaylen Brown was feeling it in that moment. And I think they went in a little argument, and they have a little scuffle in the locker room when he went back. And what I heard, they were really angry. But I know Brad Stevens did a walkthrough yesterday. They talked So I know they're really passionate, but I think they're mad because Miami is beating them at their own game, like passion and fighting grit, and they're kind of mad that they're not doing that, and Miami is doing that. So and I'm excited in this series. So I got Miami winning against the Celtics in 6, getting to the finals. Incredible. Yeah, Miami is going to the finals.
And that's going to be a good final. Lakers and Miami, seeing if and let's be hypothetical here. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if there's a good chance of a team beating the Lakers or anything like that, I believe it's going to be Miami Heat. And for the most part, it's just because of the way that they're playing, but also who is on the other sideline as a coach. Of the 3 head coaches there are right now, besides Frank Vogel, Eric Spoelstra is the only one that has Coach LeBron, knows his strengths and weaknesses.
Yes.
So I don't know if they are totally equipped to be able to slow down LeBron. I'm not saying that they're going to stop him because, being as great as he is, a GOAT of our generation, you cannot stop him. But to be able to slow him down, that could be the only team that could present a challenge in a way. But it's going to be a good finals if Miami and the Lakers are there, So let's see what happens, buddy.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Hopefully that happens. If that happens, it's going to be hard for me to pick because I'll be rooting for both because I love Miami. I will love the Lakers. But, of course, I will love to see LeBron get that 4th title. And I'm like, But, yeah, whatever happens, hopefully it's a great series and cannot wait for that. So, Luis.
Being really hypothetical again and everything like that, I just want both series to go 7 games because the sad thing about a quick series is that the NBA can come to an end really quick.
Yeah, of course.
But, that's me being really wishful thinking, Let's go to 7 games. Come on, guys, extend it a little bit more. We want a little bit more basketball. We spent how much? Like 4-5 months without sports. Don't end it too quick, guys. Come on, let's do this.
But you know what we got now too? We got the NFL. We got the NFL, and I know we did our picks last week. We're gonna do our quick takes. We got 23 minutes, so I know we can do this. I'm excited to. Now I'm excited. I'll be honest with you. Last week, first I saw the Cowboys game, the Rams. I was kind of mad, of course, like always, stressful. I even fought with my wife just because she stayed up watching the whole game. I didn't. I'm like, wow, you're a sore loser. I'm like, no, I am. I just know what's going to happen. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to lose. It's a tie game. Ezekiel Elliott, I'll give Ezekiel Elliott. He played well. But again, we just ended up the same way last year. I didn't see no difference, but it's only week 1, okay, Ricky? It's only week 1, but yeah. So we're gonna go our picks. I'm gonna choose mine, and then I'm gonna let you choose yours.
Yeah, go for it, buddy. Come
on. So we got for next week. I mean tomorrow. Actually, we got tomorrow. I know the Browns and Cincinnati played. I'm gonna go.
Good game as well.
It was a good game. It was a good game. Joe Burrow played well, the rookie, but I believe that offensive line is really bad. The Brown played well, so they got back on track. Now they're gonna.
And you know what that means? Leo is really happy.
Oh yeah,
Leo
is happy. He's actually.
He's probably gonna say, "Now we're Super Bowl team. Now we're a Super Bowl team." Hold up, Leo. It's just week 2. 14 more to go.
All right, let me see right here. Let me get to my notes. And NFL Week 2 schedule. So one of the first games that we have is going to be at 1 p.m. It's going to be the Bears against the Giants. I believe last week I picked the Bears winning, even though Detroit was winning the whole game. Bears came back and stole that game. They played well. Trubisky woke up at the second half, and they stole that game. If I will pick this game, Giants and Bears, I believe. So it's a win or lose for the Giants. They have to win this game. It's going to be a tight game, I believe. It's going to be 24-17 range. But I'm going to give the Giants +3 on this matchup. So I got the Giants winning against the Bears. What's your take on the Giants and Bears?
I'm actually really surprised. I'll be honest, I totally forgot how good the Bears defense is itself. That's one of the reasons why they were, the team they were last year. If Mitchell Trubisky would have been better, protecting the ball and everything like that, I think they would have been, their season would have been totally different.
Yep.
I didn't pick the Bears to win. I picked, based upon the quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky had a really, really nice game. He really showed up and everything like that. So kudos to the Bears on winning that game itself. I'm going actually with the Bears.
Look at you. Hopefully that one is listening. So
in a team way, they're slight better than the Giants. I gotta see a little bit more on Daniel Jones to be able to trust him, to guide and conduct a team.
Yep.
So other than that, I think that the Bears can pull it off. They have a good, solid team. They have a, with a great tradition in the linebacker position. You got Mack back there leading the way. So I'm going with the Bears winning. And I'm going with you. I'm going probably 24-20 Bears.
So you got Bears and I got Giants already.
There you go. Yes, sir.
So let's move forward to the Rams and Eagles, the Los Angeles Rams. And I don't like the Rams because they beat my team, of course. So Eagles, that's an interesting matchup. Hopefully they lose, of course. So I got the Rams winning against the Eagles. Because first, I'm not objective against them, and actually, I'm really excited because they lose against the Washington Redskins last week. Carson Wentz played a bad game, and Redskins, I believe, they're really underrated. But it's only week 1, so let's see what's. This is week 2 is always a determining factor, or what's the team about, and then we're gonna see if the Rams are good or the Eagles are bad. So we're going to see both. But like I said, I got Rams beating the Eagles. I will put 27-20. It's going to be a close game too. But I got the Rams beating the Eagles. What's your take on that game?
I'm with you. I got the Rams too winning. It makes me think, especially watching the Washington game, it makes me think how truly are the teammates of Carson Wentz. I think they still believe that they could have done better with Nick Foles as their quarterback. I'm just saying. But I don't know. It was hard to see the Eagle game against the Washington football team.
Did I say Redskins? I think I did. I'm sorry. Washington. Yeah, Washington.
And the way that Washington played, they won that game. So it's not looking good for the Eagles. I'm going with the Rams. I'm going on a 10-point type of game. I'm going 27-17. I don't think that, especially with one of the best defensive players right now, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald, in the line for the Rams, I don't think that the Eagles will have it easy.
Yeah, they cannot protect Carson Wentz, unfortunately. That's why I'm actually going, like you said, Rams against Eagles. Now we're gonna move forward. I know you said Rams, right?
Yep, Rams 27-17.
Alrighty. So, awesome. We got Rams on that one. Let's go. Oh, man, I don't like this matchup, but let's see what happens. We got the Falcons against the Cowboys.